Americans do not vote directly for their president. I'm not talking about a government conspiracy. I'm talking about the Electoral College, a system that has been around since the birth of our nation. What is the Electoral College? The Electoral College is not a building or institution. It's just the name given to a designated group of people who cast each state's official votes for president. This group is made up of 538 people. Each state has a different number of electors based on their representatives in Congress. So, states like California and Texas have more votes than states like North and South Dakota. The only exception? The District of Columbia, which has 3 electors despite not having any voting members in Congress. How does it work? Each party selects their own group of electors. Each state then empowers the electors who represent the candidate who won the most votes, except Nebraska and Maine, who award electors based on a combination of statewide results and districts won. The candidate who receives at least 270 Electoral College votes becomes the next president. What if there's a tie? If there is a tie, or if somebody doesn't get to 270, the House of Representatives appoints the president, and the Senate chooses the vice president. Why does this system exist? In short, the Electoral College was created as a compromise of several different proposals by the nation's founders. Critics say the system allows candidates to become president without necessarily securing a majority of voters' support, which happened in 2000. Advocates argue it ensures less populated states aren't completely ignored. How are these people selected? The electors are chosen by their political parties in each state. The only rule is that they cannot currently hold office. Can an elector ignore the popular vote? Yes. It's called a faithless elector, but it's rare and it has never affected the outcome of an election. Some states require formal pledges enforced by fines and possible jail time. But, historically speaking, members rarely depart from the will of the people.
In the United States, the popular vote doesn't directly determine who becomes president. Under the Electoral College system, each state gets a certain number of electors based on how many representatives it has in Congress, and those people cast the official votes for president. Historically, electors have overwhelmingly voted for the candidate who won the popular vote in their state. But they can stray. If they do, they're called faithless electors. Faithless electors have never changed the outcome of an election, but they have popped up over the years. For example, in 2016, 10 electors didn't vote for the candidate who won their state. There are 33 states with laws that require electors to vote for a pledged candidate, but most of them don't have any penalty for voting another way. Some states impose a fine. Some cancel the vote and replace the elector, and some count it as a criminal charge. In July 2020, the Supreme Court unanimously ruled that states could enforce these laws.